Ella, I'm really sorry to be the one to tell you this, but I have some bad news to tell you.
What is it? What happened?
Your younger sister, Emily, she passed away in a car accident a week ago.
What? That can't be. Where did you hear that from?
Look, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Well, your parents live next door to me, and I just happened to meet your mom outside today, and she told me the news. Apparently, the funeral was the day before yesterday. I couldn't believe it myself.
But no one told me anything about that. I'm her sister. No. There must be some kind of mistake here.
I know that your parents have always been a little strange, and I also couldn't believe it at first. I hadn't heard anything about it, and then all of a sudden, the funeral was done. But then I asked around, and it seems like it really is true.
No way. Emily.
Now that I think about it, you said that you hadn't heard from her for about a week, right?
You told me that she was studying for her exams that were supposed to be coming up. What exam was it again that you said?
Yeah, I told her that she should stay off her phone and focus on it, but I don't remember what it was for, and that's not important now. I'm sorry I told her that. It's my fault the two of you weren't speaking for a while.
I'm coming back to the States right away.
What? But you're working in Germany, right? Can you even just jump up and leave like that?
What other choice do I have in a situation like this? My baby sister is gone.
Oh, just calm down for a second here.
How can I calm down? My sister is dead.
Listen here, your mom has always been a toxic person, right? And she didn't even tell you about what happened to Emily. There must be something going on for her not to tell you about it.
That is exactly why I need to go back.
I think it's better to not come back for the time being.
Why not? How could you even suggest that?
Please just calm down and listen to me, okay? Emily had a life insurance policy, right?
Yeah, and so what?
Well, I hope it's not the case, but I think that probably the reason your mom didn't say anything to you was because she doesn't want to give you any of the money from the policy.
What? Does she even have a say in something like that? I thought Emily would be able to decide who anything goes to.
I'm not sure how those things work exactly, and I don't think Emily would have made your parents beneficiaries on the policy. I don't know, but I guess if you're not in the country, she might try to get her hands on anything that was supposed to go to you. I mean, your parents have always been really greedy when it comes to money. I wouldn't put it past them.
That's true. She always took any money I got from relatives for birthdays or Christmas, and even when I got sick, she would never take me to the doctor because she said it would just be a waste of money.
Not only that, when your grandmom passed away a few months ago, she made a huge fuss about her will and inheritance.
Yeah, she kept saying that she wouldn't give anything to anyone and even forbid me from coming to the funeral. But I didn't know that the rest of them were fighting over the inheritance. How come you know about that?
Well, I do live next door to your parents. This kind of thing always gets around in rumors and the like.
I guess that's true. But would my mom really not tell me about Emily just because of money reasons? Even for her, that seems a little too far.
Look, I'm going to tell you as your childhood friend, but your parents are seriously bad news. They always have been, and if anything, they've probably gotten worse with age. If you come back to the States now, it'll just end in more trouble for you. I just know it.
Even if that happens, Emily was my sweet little sister. At the very least, I want to visit her grave and put some flowers on it.
Let me take care of that at least. I'll sort this all out. I'll make sure that you will be able to come back and pay your respects. But just right now, your mom really equals trouble. Your mom didn't even tell me when I asked where she was buried. She said it was family business, even though I have known the two of you for so long. I'll need to find out for myself, and then I'll call you too.
She wouldn't even tell you that? Then it does sound like something fishy is going on. Would you really do that for me?
Of course, we're friends, right? I mean, we've known each other for so long, we're basically family at this point. Instead of trying to do everything on your own, you can rely on me sometimes, you know?
Thanks, Harry. Okay, I'll leave it up to you for now.
If anything changes or I hear any news, I'll make sure to let you know.
Thank you. My name is Ella, and I'm 30 years old. Currently, I live in Germany and work as an English teacher. It's been a few years since I left the States and moved abroad to work and live, but I never would have thought that this would be the way that I have to say goodbye to my younger sister, Emily. My parents caused a big fuss and tried to stop me from even visiting Emily's grave. But thanks to Harry, they relented after a few months and I was finally able to visit and pay my respects. Since then, I make sure to always come back home and visit her grave with her favorite flowers on the anniversary of her death. At first, I was barely able to control my emotions each time I came, but Harry was always there for me, and as time went by, I was able to keep myself composed. I'm really thankful for his support. I don't know what I would have done without him. 5 years has passed since Harry told me about what happened to Emily, and I finally was able to return to some sense of normalcy. But then I received a text message that I never ever thought I would get.
I can't believe you would cancel so last minute and not come to my wedding. You are the worst. I have always trusted you until now. Why did you even bother RSVPing when you weren't gonna come?
What are you talking about?
You told me that you would come. Why would you lie to me like that? I know you live in another country, but if you said you were coming, I thought that you would have gotten time off of work and bought tickets to fly back here.
Just hold on here. Who are you?
Quit joking around here. It's your sister, Emily.
Emily? What are you talking about? That can't be true.
Why didn't you come to my special day? I was so excited for it. You could have at least told me in advance if you knew that you weren't gonna make it.
Wait, who is this really? What kind of a sick joke is this? My sister Emily died 5 years ago.
What? Are you crazy? I'm still alive and well.
Is this really Emily? You're not lying?
No, I'm not lying. Who would lie about something like that? My birthday is the 5th of August, 1998. We grew up together on One Park Avenue. If you still don't believe me, I can send you a photo of myself right now.
But I was told that Emily died in a car crash 5 years ago. I've even been going to visit her grave each year since that day.
What? I've never been in any sort of accident. I haven't even been sick for the past few years.
What on earth is going on?
Can you tell me what happened from the beginning?
5 years ago, Harry messaged me saying that you had died in a car crash.
Harry? You mean Harry from next door?
Yeah, of course I mean him. He told me that he heard it from our mom because he still lives next door to them.
And did you come to my funeral or anything?
I was about to go back to the States straight away, but Harry stopped me. But I also only heard about the accident after the funeral was already over anyway.
Why did he try and stop you? That sounds like a strange thing to do.
He said that our parents were making a big fuss to try and stop me from getting anything from your life insurance policy, and that if I came back, it would have just caused more problems.
So you didn't come back to avoid making the situation more complicated?
Yeah, I thought that if there was a fight over the life insurance, it would have made it even more difficult for me to come and visit the grave afterwards. Harry said that Mom wouldn't even tell him where you were buried, so he had to find out so that I could visit.
I see. Did you talk to Mom and Dad about this?
I sent them a message saying that I have something that I wanted to talk to them about you, but they just ignored me.
You didn't mention anything about me getting into a car accident?
No, I mean, they've never been the type to ever listen to what other people say anyway. I thought that if I sent a long message, that they wouldn't even bother reading it and just get mad at me for wasting their time.
I guess they probably would have done that, yeah.
I figured they probably thought I wanted to talk to them about your life insurance money, and that's why they ignored me. I don't understand what is going on. Oh, this is all too much for me to process right now.
But you said that you even went to visit the grave, right? Is that true?
Yeah, I did. Harry found out where the grave was, and I always went in secret to visit when I went home. You know that I've always avoided Mom and Dad since I left home, and since they didn't tell me about anything, I try to always go alone.
Harry again, huh? Was the gravesite new? Did it actually have my name written on it?
Yeah, it was. It had your name and even your date of birth and death written clearly on it.
If it was just my name, it could have been pure coincidence that he found another person with the exact same name as me. It's not exactly rare after all, but the date of birth and death is a little too much to be coincidence. But think about it. Do you really think our parents would spend money to put up a headstone for one of us?
I guess if you mention it, they wouldn't. But I couldn't think straight at the time, so it never came into my head.
I have no idea what his goal might have been, but it's obvious that Harry has something to do with this.
Why on earth would he do something like that?
Don't ask me, I don't have the slightest clue.
But wait, Emily, why did you never contact me before now?
In short, 5 years ago, Harry told me that I need to stop messaging you.
Him again?
He told me that I was becoming a burden to you and you were sick of me.
What? I have never thought that, let alone put that into words.
He said that since you left the States, you changed the way that you think and didn't want to be in contact with your family anymore. I guess all of that was a lie as well.
Why would he say something like that?
Then he said that you would just start to hate me even more if I try to call or text you, so that's why I didn't text you until now.
So that's the reason.
But even so, I still wanted you to come to my wedding, so I asked Harry to send the invitation along to you.
I didn't get anything like that.
Based on everything else, I'm sure that he didn't even bother to send it.
And what about the RSVP? Did Harry tell you that I would come?
Yeah, exactly. But today, all of a sudden, he came up to me and told me that you wouldn't be able to make it after all. I got so upset about it that I couldn't put up with it anymore, and that's why I messaged you.
And I guess here we are now.
Why did I listen to him? I should have just messaged you much sooner. I'm so sorry.
I should be asking myself the same thing. It's not your fault, you didn't do anything. But right now, we need to figure out why Harry did all of this.
Yeah, I agree.
He's there at your wedding right now, isn't he? Make sure you don't say anything to him right now, okay?
Okay, I won't.
If he gets taken by surprise, it might be more difficult to figure out what he was trying to achieve with all of this. Just try to keep things calm and ignore this for now.
I'll try my best, but it's gonna be pretty hard with him there.
Just ignore him as much as you can and focus on your wedding. This is supposed to be your special day after all. Your happiness is mine too.
Thanks, Ella.
I told the police about everything, you know.
What? What do you mean?
Don't play dumb. I looked into everything.
You haven't messaged me for a few months and then all of a sudden this? What are you talking about?
Emily dying in a car crash? That was all a lie, wasn't it?
What are you talking about? It's been 5 years since then. Have you still not been able to come to terms with it?
I talked to Emily directly.
Ella, that's not possible. She's gone. Stop saying such strange things.
I got a text message from her, Harry.
What?
She messaged me because she was angry that I didn't show up to her wedding and didn't say anything.
Seriously, enough with the weird jokes. Dead people can't get married.
You told me that she wasn't messaging me for a while because she had to study for some exam, right?
Yeah, and what about it?
Emily said herself that she didn't ever take any such exam. What is going on?
What is going on with you? You know that Emily has passed. You need to stop saying that you spoke with her. People will think that you've lost it.
Why did you tell her that I hated her? What's the point of all of these lies? What are you trying to achieve by this?
Oh, I guess since it's coming to this, there's no point in lying anymore.
Emily also helped me look into some things. It seems like you were the one who paid for and put up a fake headstone. What was the point in doing all of this? Why fake my sister's death and try to keep us apart?
It's because I wanted to marry you.
What?
I've always loved you ever since we were kids, and I wanted to make you mine. That's why I try to get rid of all those annoying people around you. They would just get in the way.
You make absolutely zero sense.
You loved your sister so much that even if we got married and lived far away, you would always be thinking about her. I wanted to put an end to that.
Emily is my sister. It's normal to take care and think about her. She's an important member of my family, the only one that I actually get along with.
But now it's my turn to be your family. Just forget about Emily. You don't need her.
You're crazy. Did you really think that would work?
But I have worked so hard for you. I've always defended you against your horrible parents, right? And I even managed to serve them a punishment fit for them. Isn't that good? Don't you think that I'm great for doing that?
I've always been thankful to you for that, but there is no way I could ever look past what you have done now.
Why not? From now on, I'll support you in everything and make you happy. Oh, let's get married, Ella.
There is no way I would marry a criminal like you.
A criminal? You're not going to think that I'm a stalker or something, are you? Because I'm not. This is pure love. But you said that you went to the police. Can they even do something about this? All I did was lie, but that's not a crime.
That's not all I told them about. You've also been involved with scamming people.
Wait, what?
I needed to figure out what on earth you were planning, so I hired a private detective to look into all of it. You were the one who put up the fake headstone that I'd been visiting. But to do that, you had to forge fake documents about Emily's death and also signatures from a family member.
You went so far as to hire someone to do that?
Of course I did. Once I found out that you were lying about Emily's death, it's natural that I would try to find everything out.
So that's the scam that I'm supposed to have been involved in? The fake headstone?
Not just that, the detective also found out a lot of evidence that you have been involved in a group of scammers and con artists.
And you sent all of that along to the police already?
Yeah, I did. Your arrest is just a matter of time at this point.
But because of those scams, I was able to pay your parents back for how they treated you all these years.
What are you talking about?
I said before that I managed to punish them, didn't I?
Oh, right, you did. I missed that before. What did you do to my parents?
Well, you know that they had been trying really hard to keep your grandmother's inheritance out of the hands of everyone else, right?
That's about all I know. I never heard anything more about it.
Well, apparently they managed to get it all for themselves since your dad is the eldest, and I think the others just simply gave up since it was becoming such a mess. Anyway, they ended up getting around $300,000.
They really got that much?
Yeah, and have you tried to contact them at all? I bet they just ignored you.
Yeah, that did happen. I wanted to talk to them about Emily when you first told me that she had been in an accident, but they never replied or messaged me again.
At that time, I introduced them to a real estate scammer who promised that the best way to increase their money was through real estate. All they had to do was entrust him with the money and he would increase it 10 times over. Greedy as they are, they fell for it without even thinking. They probably didn't want you to try and take any of the money from them, so they decided to ignore you and keep everything to themselves.
So this punishment that you supposedly handed out was making sure that they lost all of the inheritance money trying to increase it through a scam?
That's right. Don't you think it's perfectly fitting for them? All of their lives, they've been obsessed with money, and the thing that brought them to ruin was to try and get even more of it. They've lost all of it already, but still think that they're going to get a good return on their investment. It's not long before they're completely bankrupt.
My parents might have been terrible people, but you are just as bad as them.
Why is that, huh? Don't you hate them for how they have always treated you? That's why I decided they needed to be punished. And you're now going to lump me in with them?
I never want to talk to you again. Don't ever message me again.
What? No, we're going to get married.
I told you no.
You've always been so hardworking and looked after your younger sister, and on top of that, you're as beautiful as can be. I know everything about you. I love you.
Enough of that. You're making me sick.
Oh, so you don't care about what happens to Emily then?
What?
I'll just put it out there, but I know what her new address is since she moved in with her husband.
You're gonna threaten me by using her as a hostage?
Well, if you put it like that, I guess so. You don't care about what happens to your precious little sister, huh?
Bad luck for you, but that kind of threat won't work. Emily is with me right now.
Wait, what? Are you serious? But you're in Germany right now. I made sure to find out where they would be living just in case.
Well, her husband is a freelance illustrator. He can work wherever he wants to, and for the time being, they are staying with me until they find a place of their own.
They moved out there? Why would they do that even if he can work wherever?
We couldn't be too careful since we didn't know how you might react, so they decided to come here. I have a lot of lost time that I needed to make up with Emily. I didn't have much freedom to move back home, so they came here instead.
I don't believe this. I did all of this for you. It's not supposed to end like this.
I've never asked you to do anything for me. It's really unfortunate it had to end this way. You had been such a good friend to me.
Is this really it? Are we really done forever?
Yes, I could never forgive you for what you did.
Oh no, I can hear sirens outside. The police are coming.
They must be there to arrest you for fraud and scamming.
You have to help me, Ella. Okay, I guess I went overboard, but please forgive me.
It is too late for that, and now that the police are involved, it wouldn't even matter if I forgave you. That's not what they're arresting you for. After that, Harry was arrested. I heard later from a friend that apart from the scams, he was involved in a lot of other shady business too. He ended up being charged for all of those crimes and convicted. He's now serving out a long sentence in prison. When he confessed, apparently he said he did it all to save up money so that he could marry me. When I heard that, a chill went down my spine. I can't believe that the Harry that I had grown up with and knew since I was a child would turn into who he did. At least it seems like he won't be getting out for some time, so I can rest easy and focus on catching up with Emily on the 5 years that we missed out together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.